Okay? Can you hear me? Do I sound okay? Hello? 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 Does everything sound okay? Does it sound okay on your end? Don't call out the feet. We're not calling out feet, okay? Hello? Sounds like you're in a basement, but yeah, okay. Let me double check this. I figured it out, gang. I figured it out, and I'm so embarrassed. So I have the HyperX Quadcast, and you literally just tap the base of it to turn off the sound. I guess I did that by accident. Oh goodness, I feel so embarrassed. Welcome to the ground floor. Real, okay. So hi. For those of you who don't know, I'm CALSDICE, 25-year-old UK new VTuber around town, I guess. You can be feral, just like within reason. If you're overstepping a boundary, I will let you know. No, I'm not showing the feet now. You've lost your feet privileges. Anyway, I got distracted. VTuber model. Feet are being shown. Oh my goodness, the feet. The feet. We got our little booties. I will say, for those of you who don't know, I drew and rigged this entire VTuber model myself. So there's some parts that are a little bit scuffed. But honestly, like, we can't be too mad. Look at them, they like move. And if I look up, like it's like I'm on my tiptoes, you know? Yeah. Okay, show you move. You get some knees now. I, for some strange reason, didn't think, let me make the thighs and the calves and the knees separate layers so I can move them separately when I'm rigging. So it's an entire, like, thing, you know? It's an entire leg. Oh, look, there's the bottom of our scat. Don't look at my scat, guys. Respectfully, I'm asking you very nicely. Don't look at my scat. Okay? Promise? Okay, cool. So we've got our scat. It's kind of cool. I got some badges here if you want to know what these badges are. We have a Palestine pin, we have a Sapphic flag pin, and we have a little D. For some reason, the reflection on the D20 is not there, but we'll forget that. It's mistakes that happen, I guess. We love Yuri pin. We love Yuri pin. And then we move upwards. We're getting close to the bit that you guys will definitely love, okay? But we got like a little corset going on. Even, I'm really proud, even these like bows, they like move. First rig, you know? We are still learning. Okay, are you ready? Boob physics! We win! We win with the boob physics! Yeah, I knew you'd like this, chat. I knew you'd like this. We win. Boob physics. Look in respect. Hey, if you look disrespectfully, I won't be too mad. I'm kind of obsessed with the boobas. I can't lie. Whoa. Here's my mouth. Yep. Mouth. Mouth. Oh my god, you literally just wrote mouth the way I say mouth. That's actually crazy. Like, it's so simple, but the fact that you got that. Do you want to see the rest of the vids? Should we do it? Should we do it? Should we do it? Wow. Hi. My favorite thing. We're gonna zoom in. Are you ready? When I blink, look, my eyes jiggle. My eyes, they jiggle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't you worry, guys. The drag physics gonna be crazy. Wah, 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 wah. Bear in mind, my eye tracking isn't gonna be the best. I wear glasses, okay? So the eye tracking isn't gonna be, nah, it's not gonna be the best. But we're doing what we can. I can't not wear glasses, and I'm not gonna wear contacts anytime soon. Way! Maximize the wind? Okay, I don't know how this is gonna... Do you know what? The maximum wind isn't that bad. Max Dragon physics. Look, you can see my bald spots under my bangs. Okay. I understand you guys. You guys are excited for the bald. We're not having the bald just yet. That's a milestone. And speaking of milestones, gang, are you ready? I've come prepared. Hi. Here's also fun milestones. We're gonna talk about this and then we're gonna go back to some VTuber stuff and then we'll get into some games or whatever. Sometimes find myself a little bit cringe, and cringe is fine. Cringe is free. We love being free and cringe. Old Calcifer unlock. I know this is one you guys want. I know it is. And you can get it at 15 subs. Now, if you do get this at 15 subs, I'll give you Bald Calcifer for 15 minutes. 15 minutes of Bald Calcifer if you unlock this. And it'll be half off. It's gonna cost you 10k channel points to redeem this for a 15-minute of Bald Calcifer. Now, you can get this for half price throughout the subathon if you unlock it during the subathon. So, hey, you gotta unlock it during the subathon. Now, this is a big one. 30 subs, you unlock my Halloween costume. Now, we can debate between us if you guys want to wait for Halloween for this costume to be unlocked. As in, like, you want it as a surprise. Or if you want to... what am I trying to say? If you want to have it as a special early access, I guess, to it, or a sneak peek before the Halloween stream. If anybody guesses, and the Constel, and anyone who knows what my Halloween costume is, you are not allowed to guess or tell anyone. And if you do, I'm banning you. If anyone guesses what my Halloween costume is, I will give you VIP in chat. Lucky, hikey, lucky. That, oh my god. My chest is like, why am I talking? I feel like I'm talking so much. I'm not used to this. Oh, I'm so excited as well. I'm like filled with a bit of adrenaline. It's so fun. Anyway, professionally advertisement talking. Yes, I know. I just like, I do have a bottle of water on my desk, so I need to hydrate soon. I also want you guys to know that eventually, if I stand up, my model doesn't have like a default pose it goes back to just yet. That's something I want to work on, but I couldn't figure it out like in the small amount of time that I had. So yeah, be ready for when that eventually happens, because you might get stuck with something very silly. Okay, 50 subs, we complete the Wondrous Tales on Final Fantasy XIV, and may I tell you guys, I'm homeless. I forgot to visit my... I feel so embarrassed. I forgot to visit my house in Final Fantasy XIV. There's a limited amount of house slots, so like if you stop visiting your house after so many days, they'll basically demolish it. And I accidentally didn't visit my house lot. Like you can be online, but if you don't visit your lot, it can get demolished, and mine got demolished. So I'm homeless. I just thought you guys would want to know that I'm struggling right now. Because I am homeless. At 150 subs. I don't know why it's actually lower below the 150 subs, but you get a lore video about Calcifer. Calcifer being the character that you see on screen right now. I've been thinking more about her lore, and I'm ready. I'm ready to let you guys know some stuff. Do you want to see some little expressions that I got going on? So we have a few things. So we have sad. Oh no, I'm sad, guys. You kind of bullied me. Then we have Boggers. This one, my mouth doesn't move. I'm just shocked. And then, guys, we need to stop. You guys have really pissed me off. I can't keep a straight face, and my model is keeping a straight face. It's so funny. Promise I was gonna share the other half of the cake. Yeah, you better. I also have my outfits. Well, you don't get to see those. No, you don't get to see those just yet. Question, was making a VTuber hard? I kind of want to make myself. It depends on what you're using. So I used Clip Studio Pen and I used Live 2D Cubism for the rigging. You definitely need a program that can manage a lot of layers. You definitely need a computer or PC that can manage a lot. Because it might run quite slow. But honestly, the actual process of making it, this is my first try. And I thought the rigging part would be hell. But actually, it's not that hard. It's just very tedious. It took like when I initially thought my VTuber model was done, it took me 65 hours total. It's probably more on the 80 to 100 hours now. And I'm very happy, but there's still more that I would add. So do you want to know what we're going to get to now? We're going to introduce ourselves. We're going to introduce Calcifer to you all. Like, of course you know who Calcifer is. This is Calcifer. I am Calcifer. We are all Calcifer, actually. Every single one of us is Calcifer, and you cannot deny this fact. We have a little introduction. Hi. Let me come over here. This is me. I'm here, look. Whoa. So this is our little ID card. So, for those of you who don't know, because, of course, you need to hit 150 subs for that juicy lore video for Calcifer. This doesn't mean you're not going to get any lore. This is a little bit of information, okay? So, Calcifer, birthday 3rd of March, 3rd of March, 3rd of March, 3rd of... What? Huh? What? What? 3rd of March, 3rd of March. I meant the 3rd of the 3rd, but I just said the 3rd of March, 3rd of March. Listen, Grippy Socks isn't even reference to anything. I just hit Calcifer hits who would like actively wear, like willingly buy a pair of socks with grips on them and walk around with them. Who would do that? It's just the texture, guys, like the texture. Anyway, 3rd of the 3rd. It's almost like she shares the same birthday as CALSDICE. Bard, we're a level 1 Bard. We haven't done much, but we're gonna do more as our lore progresses. And we are a fire genasi, if you didn't know this. So my lore is very much rooted in a lot of Dungeons & Dragons related stuff, because that is like been my favorite thing for ages. Is that your handwriting? Yes, it is my handwriting. Grippy socks, I mean, just like, I guess grippy socks are technically, they can be hospital socks, like a lot of hospitals use those socks, but I mean, like, you can just buy a pair of socks with like grips on them from anywhere. And I still stand by the fact that if you willingly wear them, you're a wrong'un. You are a wrong'un. Like, I'm sorry. Likes, cats, performing, and saying fuck. Listen, this is why I can't be family friendly, because I like saying fuck. Okay? Are we agreed on this? Okay. Dislikes, the government. Calcifer is from a city called Soundsler. For a little bit of context, I created a modern city with magic for a D&D campaign back in the day, right? And I did one session, and then I came to the conclusion that I was burnt out on DMing. So my lovely friend Nix took up the mantle and DM'd, and we're still playing that campaign right now. But I just thought Calcifer fits that world so well that Calcifer's just going to be from Soundsler. She's from Soundsler, which is like a modern, it's almost London-esque. A modern day London that is still magical and very D&D inspired. However, the government there sucks. It sucks. And she wants to make a difference. What can I say? Dislikes, and also dislikes grippy socks, because once again, why would you willingly wear grippy socks? I will let you guys know these stats. I did a quiz. Because Calcifer is me, and I am Calcifer, like we have said. I know what to say, guys. These are my stats, apparently. But yeah, I'm surprised my constitution was plus, like, above 10. I'm gonna be honest. But these will also move and grow as Calcifer levels up and grows and becomes a hero, you know? That's basically what the law's gonna follow. I will say, when I did the quiz, my own personal Riz was 14, but I bumped it because Calcifer's more Rizful than I am, okay? Has the Riz, is Riz-tastic, you know? But I thought I'd make this little thing just to show you, and this ID card, let's call it, will be updated as we grow and progress as Calcifer. Seals. Hey now. Hey. Wait, should I have a d20? Let's see. If I roll a 12 or higher, I perceive you, Redwood. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Nah, I guess I don't know. I guess, I guess. Listen here. Listen. listen, okay? I feel you in my pockets. I just think it's a little mouse or something, okay? Hey, I didn't mean to, I didn't mean to zoom in on the boobies, okay? I didn't mean to, okay? Let's forget about I mean, it's hard to forget about boobies, but I've got away with all your bubbles and ding dangs now. To be fair, I don't have many. I have one pouch, look. One pouch. And I don't think there's much in it. So yeah, that's like the main stuff that I wanted to like start the stream with. I also want you guys to know I have a table. And we're getting scared serious because I'm gonna write some shit down. I'm gonna pull out a scroll, get my quill and ink, and write some shit down because we have some rules to discuss in chat, okay? Coming back from like his first thing and see his boobies. Yep.
A few moments later.
3, 2, 1. I'm bold. Hi. Bold Calcifer has returned to the villa. I mean, did she ever return? She's just arrived at the villa. Calcifer has arrived at the villa.